피아노 안 친다고 했는데 지금 엄청 쳐요. 같이 가요.
가자.
뭐라고?
밥 먹으러 가자.
그러자. 가요 3시간 오빠 간식 시간이에요. 간식 시간. 뭐야? 안 들었어. 홈메이드 쿠키. 홈메이드 쿠키 그냥 맛있다고 생각하고 먹어. 직접 만든 거야. 이거 팔아도 되는 거? 안 돼. 팔면 이윤이 안 나올 거야.
I knew sooner or later it will come, the day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what it's like being in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can't just stop hiding out.